concerns over the number of cases connected to variants of concern in Ontario.
Over 90% of cases are variants of concern.
What the Northwestern Health Unit's Chief Medical Officer says about the rising ICU admissions. The first case of blood clotting in our province, the latest details. The International Bridges ownership stake might be sold off, the details on that. This roller coaster of temperatures is coming to an end, and one NHL game might be postponed. All that and more coming up right now.
And now with news around Ontario, this is Talking Combat News, the Ontario exclusive.
Welcome to the program. The Northwestern Health Unit is growing concerned with cases connected to the variants of concern. Medical Officer of Health, Dr. Kit Young-Hu, says we're not immune to what is becoming an Ontario-wide problem.
Over 90% of COVID-19 cases in the province are variants of concern, which is why we are seeing the drastic increase in ICU admissions in Ontario. Variants of concern are present in our area, and we have seen in parts of the province how serious and deadly they are.
She says the Dryden and Kenora Health Hubs have seen the most number of variants and the highest rate of variants in the region. Meanwhile, it's another double-digit day for COVID cases in the health region. The Northwestern Health Unit is reporting 11 new cases in its catchment area. 2 cases are linked to the Fort Frances area. That region now has 9 active cases. 3 cases are linked to the Emu area, and the number of active cases in that region is 14. Province-wide, there were 4,500 new cases of COVID-19 reported, with 34 new deaths. The province is reporting the first confirmed case of AstraZeneca-linked blood clotting. It marks the 4th case out of more than 1.1 million doses of the AstraZeneca vaccine that have been administered in Canada to date. Chief Medical Officer of Health, Dr. David Williams, says the patient is a man in his 60s who had received the first dose of the vaccine. The man has received treatment and is recovering at home. Dr. Williams says these serious reactions remain extremely rare, but they will monitor the evolving situation. Well, time for a first look at the forecast, and Ginger, we've been on a roller coaster temperature ride as of late. I know, one day you're at 15 degrees, and next day you're at minus 5 degrees. Well, that roller coaster ride you mentioned is going to continue today as our temperatures will fall into plus 3 this afternoon. In addition, there's a good chance of flurries today, so I'll have that, plus your full forecast and sports reports coming up. Thanks for that, Ginger. We will check... Oh my gosh, I can't speak. Anyways, we'll check back up with you in a little bit. Okay. Some Northwestern Ontario politicians are pushing for a return to the 5 zones of public health measures. Thunder Bay Atikokan MPP Judith Monteith-Farrell says there are times to go province-wide, but the local numbers don't support that now.
When we were exploding with cases, there were things that we needed to put in place, and when we aren't, then that needs to be addressed. Our schools have been closed for a lot longer, but really, is that warranted now?
The NDP MPP adds her party has always been in support of a regional approach during the pandemic. Still to come, the ownership stake in the International Bridge might be selling off. The details on that. The number of employment insurance benefits collected by Ontarians is up. Details on that as well. And in a little bit, I'll tell you when we are going to hit that double-digit mark again, and I'll have a sports point as well. Stay tuned, everybody. We'll be right back.
It's back. The Costco member pricing program is back and better than ever at Fort Frances GM. For a limited time, eligible Costco members receive GM preferred pricing when purchasing new or leasing Chevy, Buick, GMC, and Cadillac vehicles. Now lease a 2021 Chevrolet Equinox for $169 bi-weekly plus HST for 48 months with $0 down. Plus, receive a bonus $500 Costco shopping card. Take a test drive today. But hurry, Costco member pricing ends April 30th at Fort Frances GM, here to serve you.
Is this the sound of a car being driven by an impaired driver? You don't know. The police don't know. Until this happens. At MAD Canada, we work to stop road crashes caused by impaired driving. And when tragedy strikes, we work to comfort and assist the victims. Support MAD Canada's work because the pain never stops.
Change for the better.
MAD Canada, helping the victim, stopping the crime.
More Ontarians are collecting employment insurance benefits today. More than 592,000 people collected EI in February, which is up 6% in January. The number was impacted by stay-at-home orders in certain parts of the province. Across Canada, the increase was 6.3%. The mayor of Fort Frances is looking for some assurances that the bridge between Fort Frances and International Falls will always be open to traffic. June Call was informed last week by Resolute Forest Products that it wants to sell up its stake in the bridge. Oh my gosh, I can't do this! As I said, June Call was informed last week by Resolute Forest Products that it wants to sell off its stake in the bridge. Call says she's now fired off a letter to the government.
There's 2 bridges in all of Canada, the one at Windsor and Detroit and this one, who are not owned by the government. I guess if it was owned by the government, we would feel a little bit more comfortable.
International Falls Mayor Harley Droba also wants to make sure the bridge remains open.
Now, this local forecast is powered by Revco.
Hello everybody, it's Tucky Gigi here. Well, our temperatures have been going on a roller coaster as of late with one day you're at 15 degrees and another day you're at minus 5 degrees. Our temperatures will take a dive again, just a small dive today with them going into +3 with a good chance of flurries. That flurry chance will carry over into the evening, but it should taper off by the overnight hours. We'll see a low of -5. And for Saturday, expect the mix of sun cloud with a high of +6 and those winds from the southwest at 20 clicks. Taking a look ahead, our temperatures will be on the rise, but I am tracking a good chance for showers for Tuesday. But that is all for your weather forecast. I'll be back with my sports report in a little bit. Thank you, Ginger. And after the break, Portal Theatre Resources is expanding its land base in northwestern Ontario. That's plus your sports reports. They are coming up.
Start building a better future for yourself with 7 Generations Education Institute. SGEI offers an excellent learning environment with state-of-the-art technology and equipment, making the future yours to grab. Culinary, building construction technician, millwright, and welding, all great options. How about Game Arts, an exciting program that puts our technology to the test? Programs are offered at SGEI Fort Frances campus. For more information and to apply, visit 7generations.org today.
Kuching Bingo Palace is taking preventative measures under the authority of First Nations Chief and Council to close the bingo hall until further notice. The health and safety of everyone in our communities is of utmost importance. Please monitor Kuching Bingo Palace's Facebook page for up-to-date information on the reopening of the Bingo Palace or for further closure notices. The Kuching Bingo Palace appreciates your understanding and patience during this time.
Welcome back. Portal Theatre Resources is expanding its land base in northwestern Ontario. The Junior Exploration Company has acquired 1,600 hectares believed to contain rare minerals like lithium, beryllium, and iridium. It's located in the Allison Lake area, which is about 100 kilometers east of Red Lake. President David Tefel calls it a strategic acquisition, with both the Canadian and U.S. governments interested in such minerals using products like EV batteries, mobile phones, and solar panels.
And now, the sports report is brought to you by Fort Frances GM.
Okay, everybody, it is time for your sports report, and one NHL game that was in jeopardy of being canceled is going on as scheduled. The Calgary Flames' game with the Montreal Canadiens will be played as normal tonight, despite one of the Flames' players testing positive for COVID-19 that abruptly canceled the team's morning skate. The game is one of 5 on the NHL schedule tonight, with Minnesota take on the Kings, Chicago hosting Nashville. Elsewhere, Buffalo and Boston wrap up a 3-game set, and Philadelphia takes on the Rangers. New Jersey Devils defensive P.J. Subban confirmed today he is dealing with COVID-19, stating the virus has, quote, hit me pretty hard. Subban was placed on the NHL's COVID protocol list on Tuesday and last played on Sunday against the New York Rangers. The 31-year-old has 5 goals and 19 points in 44 games this season, his second with the Devils. On the plate today, we've got the Blue Jays against the Rays, and the Twins are going up against the Pirates. And that is going to do it for your sports reports. Now back to you. Thank you, Ginger, and that is also going to wrap it up for us here on the Borderline Edition's Ontario Exclusive.